This is from the chapter linear equation in two variable. Exercise 4.3, question number 3.1. If the point 3, 4 lies on the graph of the equation 3y is equal to ax plus 7, then find the value of a. It's a very simple question asking you to find the value of a, and it is the given equation. Asking you to find the value of a, and this is one of the solution. This is a point on the graph of this equation, means this is one of the solution. So let me write the solution. Since 3, 4 is 3, 4 lies on the graph of 3y is equal to ax plus 7. Therefore, we can rewrite this equation like that: 3y is equal to ax plus 7. So x will be replaced by 3 and y will be replaced by 4. Since 3, 4 is one of the solution of this equation, that means x coordinate, this is y coordinate. 3 is replaced in place of x and 4 is replaced in place of y. Now let us solve for a. 3, 4 is 12. 3 into a, 3a plus 7. So what you'll get? 12, 7 is transferred inside. It will be minus 7. Here outside remain 3a. 12 minus 7 is 5, and here it is remaining same, 3a. So finally 5, 3 into a, 3 both inside, it will go in the divide position, is equal to a, 3 both inside. So hence we got the a value as 5/3. So it is asking you to find the value of a, so we got the value of a. Therefore the value of a is 5/3. So this is the solution. Let us go for the next question. Number 3.2. If the point P4, this is x coordinate, this is y coordinate, P4 lies on the graph of the equation 4x plus y is equal to 16, then find the value of P. Now we have to find the value of P. So here also the same, similar to the previous one. Since the point P4 lies on the graph of this equation 4x plus y is equal to 16. Therefore we can rewrite this equation like that: 4x plus y is equal to 16. Since it is one of the solution of this equation, so p can be written in the x place and 4 you can write in the y place. So it implies 4 into p, 4p plus 4 is equal to 16. Again it means 4p is equal to 4 transferred to the right side. It will be 16 minus 4, and it will implies 4p is equal to 16 minus 4, we know it is 12. and finally p is equal to 12 by 4, and it implies p is equal to 4 divides 12, 3 times 4, 3 is 12, 3, 4, okay. So finally we got the p value. It is asking you to find the value of p. We got the p value, so you just give a nice conclusion. Therefore the required value of p is how much? 3, and this is the solution. Now let's go for the Roman number 3. Solution. Okay. If the graph of the equation 2y is equal to x minus 4 passes through the point 1, 2, then find the value of a. Since the graph line of this equation is passed through this point, so this is one of the point of this graph, that means this is one of the solution of this graph. So it can be x value of this equation, it will be y value of this equation. So let me write here, since the graph of this equation 2y is equal to ax minus 4 passes through this point 1, 2, through this point. Therefore we can rewrite this equation like that: 2y is equal to ax minus 4. So what is the y value here? 2 is the y value, and ax, in place of x I will put 1. Since this point passes through this equation, means this is one of the solution. This is x value, this is y value, so I replace in place of x, and 2 is replaced in place of y. So from here clearly getting a value, you just say 2 2 is 4, a into 1 a minus 4 is remaining same. Therefore what will get? 4 is remaining same. This 4 take inside, taking to the left side, it will be plus 4. Outside means in the right side it is remain only a, and we know 4 plus 4 is how much? It is 8, and a. So we got a is equal to 8. Therefore then find the value of a. Therefore the value of a is how much? 8. So this is the solution of Roman number 3. Now go to the next question, Roman number 4. Question is, if the point 2k minus 3 and k plus 2, this is x coordinate, this is y coordinate. If these points lies on the graph of the equation 2x plus 3y plus 15 equal to 0, this is the equation, then find the value of k. You are asking to find the value of k, and this is the point. This is x coordinate of the point, this is y coordinate of the point. This point lies on this graph, that means this is one of the solution of this equation. This is one of the solution of this equation. That means this x coordinate is x value, y coordinate is y value. So let me write here, since the point, what is the point? 2k minus 3 and k plus 2, this point lies on the graph of which equation? Graph of 2x plus 3y plus 15 equal to 0. Therefore, since this is lies on this graph, means this is one of the solution. Therefore, we can rewrite this equation like this: 2x plus 3y plus 15 equal to 0. Exactly, I wrote the equation, but in place of x I'll replace the x coordinate value, that is 2k plus 2k minus 3, and in place of y I'll replace k plus 2, k plus 2. Again it implies, let me do this multiply. 2 into 2k, it will be 4k. 2 3 0 6, positive negative, it will be negative. On the other hand, 3 into k, 3k, it is both are positive value, positive positive is positive. 3 2 0 6, positive positive is positive. And what is remain? Plus 15 is remaining same, equal to 0 is remaining same. And you know, those are like term, you can calculate. 4k plus 3k, they are like terms, you can calculate among them. 4k plus 3k, it will be 7k. Minus 6 plus 6, it will be 0. Minus 6 plus 6, it will be 0. And what is remain? Plus 15 is remain. Outside it is remaining same, equal to 0. And it implies 7k is equal to 15. If you take right side, it will be minus 15. And finally what you can get? You can get k. 7 into k, 7k. Okay, so it will, to get the k value, I will separate the 7. It is outside, remain minus 15. 7 into k, 7 will go in the divide position. By cross multiplication, 7 will be in and down. So we got a k value as k is equal to minus 15 by 7. So what we can write? It is asking you to find the k value. Therefore, the value of k is minus 15 by 7. This is the value of k. Now let's go for the next question. The next question is, examine whether the point 1 minus 2, this point, lies on the graph of the equation 3x minus 2y is equal to 7. We have to examine, we have to check whether this point lies on the graph of this equation or not. We have to check whether this point lies on the graph of this equation or not. Means we have to check whether this is one of the solution of this equation or not. So what we will do is, the given equation is this one. Given equation is this one. 3x minus 2y is equal to 7. So we'll put 1 and minus 2 as a solution of this equation, and we'll check whether this is satisfied this equation or not. That is the way we'll put this is as a one of the solution of this equation, and whether this satisfy this equation or not. So let me take this equation's left hand side, that is 3x minus 2y, and I'll put this point, means this is as a solution. 3x, x value I put as 1 and y value I put minus 2, and I'll check whether the right hand side 7 will get or not. 3 1 is 3 and 2 2 is 4, negative negative, it will be positive, and we got 7. Hence we got the right hand side, and this is one of the solution of this equation. So let me write here, this is the 7 is the right hand side. So it satisfies, this is we can take this is as one of the solution of this equation. Therefore we can say yes, the point 1 minus 2 lies on the graph of whose graph of whom graph of 3x minus 2y is equal to 7. So this is the solution. Let's go for the next question. Number 3, Roman number 6. Next question is, check whether the point minus 3, 2 lies on the graph of the equation 4x plus 7y is equal to 9. So this is also same question as question number 5. Just now I have shown. So I'll show it quickly. We have to check whether this point lies on this graph or not. That means this is a solution of this equation or not. That one we have to check. So here the given equation is what? This is the given equation, 4x plus 7y is equal to 9. But what we'll do, let me take the left hand side of this equation. What is the left hand side of this equation? 4x plus 7y. And let me replace this point as one of the solutions. That means in place of x, I'll replace the x coordinate, that is minus 3 plus 7y. In place of y, I'll replace the y coordinate 2. And let us calculate. 4 3 is 12, but positive negative it will be negative. 7 2 is 14, both are positive, so it will be positive. So what you'll get, minus 12 plus 14, plus minus minus, you will do minus, bigger number minus smaller number, you will get 2, but it will be positive 2. Are you getting the right hand side? But this is not the right hand side value. Right hand side value is 9 only, but 2 is not the right hand side value. So this is not one of the solution of this equation. That means, therefore, the point minus 3 2, this point does not lie on the graph of the equation. What equation? 4x plus 7y is equal to 9. So this is the solution. Okay, let's go for the second question. Next question, Roman number 7. Question is, write the condition under which the graph of which equation? Graph of ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. Graph of this equation passes through origin. Question is, you have to understand the question. In what condition, under which condition the graph of this equation passes through origin? So there is so many equations can be passes through origin. First you have to know the origin. Origin means you know graph. This is called x-axis, this is called y-axis. These two axes are intersect each other at a certain point. This point is called origin, indicates with O. And here x coordinate is 0, here y coordinate is 0. X coordinate is 0, y coordinate is 0. That's why I wrote here in the solution, coordinates of origin is 0 0. That means x coordinate is 0, y coordinate is 0. Now question is, under what condition the graph of this equation passes through origin? So we can, so many graphs are there, just like this. I am giving you an example. This is a graph passes through origin. So this is one of the graph passes through origin. So many graphs can be there, passes through this origin. So this is one of the equation which is passes through this origin. But question is that in what condition this equation may pass through, this equation will pass through this origin. That is the question. So we know that coordinates of the origin is 0 and 0. That means x coordinate 0, y coordinate is 0. This should be one of the solution of this equation. If a graph is passes through the origin 0, 0, that means x value is 0, y value is 0. It should be one of the solution of this equation. Therefore, so what we can write? Therefore, the equation can be written as ax plus by plus c equal to 0. So since the coordinates of the origin is 0, 0, so it should be one of the solution of this equation. So since it should be one of the solution of this equation, that means the x value should be 0, y value should be 0. So x value is replaced by 0, b value is replaced by 0. So from here it implies a into 0 it will be 0, b into 0 it will be 0, plus c equal to 0 is remaining same. So finally what you'll get? C equal to 0. So it should be the condition. In this condition, what is the condition? C equal to 0. See, this is the required condition. Therefore, the required condition is C equal to 0. That means the C value should be 0. Then only this equation's graph will be passes through this origin. So for any value of a, for any value of y, if the C value is 0, then that equation will be surely passes through origin. You can verify it, but this is the solution.